What up, everybody? It's a great night to be a Blackhawks fan. We have given the Blues some of their own medicine, and literally, musically, the Blues going down 3-2, losing 3-2 tonight here from an amazing effort and just contribution from Corey Crawford, our goalie. Now, where do I begin? Let's start off with Jonathan Toews, who got the game winner. Man, this guy is something special. Kaner, Toews, these guys have that Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen-esque quality to them. And that's what makes them so great. They're so young, yet you already have 2 rings. You've been in the fold 3 times in the last 4 years. And now this is your 5th year and you're making a heck of a run again. Now you have St. Louis, and I'm happy that we matched up with them here in the first round because they are one of the toughest teams in the Western Conference. As we've seen, there's been so much disparity going on here in the Western Conference with the Avalanche losing here. Then you also have the Kings just pretty much flatten out from there. But you also have the risk of Anaheim losing very much so. So you have Colorado and Anaheim. Those 2 seeds lose, you have a lot of momentum going to the Hawks because you're acquiring a lot more home ice, which is very vital, and you're getting that extra factor of the madhouse on Madison. So Corey Crawford was A+, stopped so many goals. He let 2 go by. But St. Louis is a great team. They're going to make their attempts. They're going to get their shots on the goals. One thing I was worried about was the hits. They out-hit the Blackhawks very significantly. At one point, I think it was 40-7. So I'm just happy we came away with a win, and we came away with no injuries, so to speak of. But Ben Smith and Sheldon Brookbank have just been amazing in Seabrook's absence from his suspension, which he'll be back in Game 6 here in Chicago. Now, those guys with Hjalmarsson, Oduya, they really locked down defensively and just really shut down this team. And they really have gotten into the head. And speaking of getting into the head, sorry I have the stunner shades on. I'm just partying like the Blackhawks are right now on the plane back to Chicago, that hour or maybe 45-minute trip from St. Louis to Chicago. But in the head of Ryan Miller, first you have Kaner getting you really fast off the hook, bam, right off of the post, game winner. Next you have Toews right here, slow, deep, bam, boom, right into the corner. Very reminiscent of Kaner's goal in the first championship run. People were like, oh, wait, what happened? Yeah, the same look was on Ryan Miller's face, and it was pretty funny. So we are in that guy's head, and he was hotter than hell going in. Or not going into the series. He was actually colder than hell, or colder than whatever. He's colder than an ice bucket of water. But he was 0 for 6 going in. But he has classically been a great goalie. So having that being said, Ryan Miller came into this series just shutting down our high potent offense, and it's been very just down low, just stopping everything. So to get into his head is a big accomplishment. But I just want to give a big shout out to the Corey Crawford. Without you, we would not be in this run right now, and every teammate of yours would completely agree. Jonathan Toews is the captain, but there are certain captains for certain things, man, and you are the capt. So cheers to Corey Crawford. Cheers to back-to-back Stanley Cups. Yes, Jack. Back-to-back, Jack. So, let's go. We're going to be facing Boston or Montreal to get through the Western Conference. So, it's going to be fun to see. So, Jay Small, Cerebral Sports. Peace, y'all. Hit us up. Thanks for joining us. Go Hawks!